maximum fixed size.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you're able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen by raising your hand or by chatting on the chat window? Thank you. So guys, I think there is a disturbance at Naresh IT. They didn't started the meeting at the right time. That is a delay here. So I'll make sure that somehow they are confused. Actually, they started the old link. That's the reason for this particular delay. Okay. So going forward, I'll talk to the management. I'll make sure that class will start at sharp 9:1 or 9:2. That is what I'm going to take care of that. Okay, fine. And also on Monday class, you might receive a Google Classroom invite by Monday, where you are going to get all videos who are subscribed for the online recording sessions and notes also from me by Monday. You will get it. Okay. So thank you. Right. So going further, just I want to take the class today. Fine. Whatever I discussed yesterday is nothing but we discussed about Hello World project with the normal Spring IO approach, normal Spring approach, as well as Eclipse plus STS plugin. Eclipse plus STS plugin. This is what we have seen on the last class. And we observed that in second and fourth approach, from developer point of view, we no need to write any of the configuration, any of the XML entries to download the artifacts or to download the jars. We no need to write bootstrap class. We no need to write bootstrap class. So making sure that everything is in line. So this will help us for the speedy development, and that is what I discussed in the last class. As of now, anyone has any questions? I think two people raised a hand. I'll take the questions. Okay. Anmoldeep Singh, go ahead, sir. I unmuted you. Please take your question. Okay. Shah, do you have any questions? The participant. Okay. Indrajit.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, why we are not using Spring Tool Suite?
I told already. This is also one kind of Eclipse, sir.
Okay.
STS is also one kind of Eclipse only. Okay. So I don't want two Eclipses in my system, right, sir?
Okay.
What is STS means? STS is having Spring features. That's why I'm taking normal Eclipse plus STS plugin. So in fourth, I'm going to get normal Eclipse plus STS. Both the options I'm getting. So I no need to have one Eclipse for Spring project, one Eclipse for other projects. I don't need to have. So I'm getting directly Spring features in this fourth approach, right? So fourth point is indirectly covering 3 plus 4. That is what.
Okay.
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 It's a good question. It's a good question. Yeah. I'm getting Catalina Shashikumar. First of all, you might be using your old Tomcat. Okay. Somehow you are using some Tomcat. Please make sure that if you are ready to share your screen, maybe I can solve your problem. Shashikumar, you can raise a hand so that you can discuss. Okay, maybe. Shashikumar, I unmuted you.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, will you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
1 second. Let me 1 second. Yeah, now you can share. I've given option.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Perfect.
Sir, I'm getting like this. Sir.
Can you go to hello main.java?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get rid of Spring Boot. Can you right click, run as Java application? Already in use. Port is already in use. Somewhere else use already started actually. Okay, so do one thing. I'll tell one thing. Can you go to SRC main resources folder, Shashi Kumar? In the project only, sir. In the project only, sir. Not there. No, no, no. In the project only, sir. Just next folder. Just below. Just below. SRC main resource. Yeah, you expand that. Okay, you don't have that, right? Okay, fine. Fine. Maybe we have some already. Your port is in open. Where is your console? In console, you already running your application on 8080. There is there is an option here. Just go on right hand side. This is scroll bar. Scroll below scroll bar is there, right, sir? Below horizontal scroll bar. Can you move right hand side and go up? Yep, we can kill the process. There is a command is there. That's what I'm trying to see here. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll tell the command. There is a command is there. Maybe I'll going to, because already you started, sir. On top of that, you want to start again. Okay, that servers, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, let me give the command here. I'll give a command, guys. 1 second. So I'm pinging in the command on chat window. First command I'm pinging in the chat window to everyone. Go to command prompt and take the command from my chat window, sir. Shashikumar, I'm talking to you. Yeah, okay, cool. Command prompt. Yes, first command, netstat. I copied you. I pasted you in chat window. No, no, no. Netstat minus ANO start ST80, not no, 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 ST80, sir. ST80 minus ANO space pipe space find str 8080 space 8080. Why you cannot type? Actually, you can type, right? Okay, enter, enter. Netstat is not working. Next, can you type only netstat? It should work, right? It is your Windows operating system, right, sir? Is your system is Windows operating system, right? Okay. Actually, this should work for you. I don't know. Can you open the command prompt in administrator mode? I think, okay, go to task manager otherwise. Is there any process? Yeah, can you kill eclipse.exe and we'll open again? Yes. Yeah, can you open now your Eclipse? We can change the port. That's what I'm able to today. I'm going to continue, but we need to write the property here. Shashikumar, you also added this one. Yesterday I explained, right, through STS or through, you did you install STS plugin? Maybe, can you speak actually if possible? I've not unmuted you, sorry. Yeah, I unmuted you, Shashikumar. Yeah. So guys, if anyone share the screen because NetStat is not working for him, his CBC. So there is a commands I already given where you can kill the process, or else how to change the port number also I'm going to explain today. For example, 8080 is already running. How to change, I'll explain that. Actually, this NetStat, I don't know why he's not working on his PC. Yeah, can you go to Spring App now? Yes, SRC main Java. Yes, can you right click? Yeah, run as Java application. Yeah, port is already in use. Somehow, I'll explain you. Did you install STS plugin? You have already, Tomcat is already in another port actually. Fine. The only option I can see is that Shashikumar, you restart your PC as of now. Okay. If you are if you're logged in on the same PC, yeah, tomcat.exe is there on your PC. Can you see that tomcat.exe is there? That's what someone is telling. You already running Tomcat actually, but you need to kill the process. Otherwise, you restart the PC. Somewhere else you are running Tomcat actually. Otherwise, I'll tell you now to change the port number. How to change the port number? Can we see Tomcat here? Fine. You unshare your screen. I'll tell you now. Okay. No need. You unshare your screen, guys. Can you unshare? Yes. I'm going to share my screen. Now, in the last project, I have mentioned that this is, I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Am I right? So in the last project, I mentioned that there is a demo where in SRC main resources, you have application.properties, right, sir? You have application.properties. If I mention server.port is equal to 9090, something like that, where application.properties, Shashikumar, you can also create in the same folder. You create a file with this name, application.properties. This is the file you can create with this name, application.properties. I'm pinging the name here in the chart window on the current thing. You can restart your PC or you can create application.properties file and you write server.port. Server.port is equal to 9090. Then if I start my application here, if I start my application, guys, I'm starting my application, run as Java application. Run as Java application. First of all, on his PC, NetStat itself is not working. And colon is, we'll see that, okay? Right. Now you see here, Tomcat is initialized with 9090. You're able to see that? Tomcat is initialized with the port 9090. Now Tomcat is started 9090. Now if I go to localhost colon 9090. Now you saw that. Now it is listening to 9090. So how to change the port here, guys? How to change the port? In application.properties file, you need to write a server.port. This will overwrite 8080 to 9090. This will overwrite 8080 to 9090. Yeah, Harish, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Actually, when like Sivakumar has run the application, we have a button the top corner, right? So by that also we can stop the
Correct. I'm
server.
not able to see actually. I'm not able to see the button here. That's why I asked him to, but I was not able to see. For example, when you run here, right? When I'll explain you that actually, when you run the application, run as Java application. Okay. I'll explain you how to do this also. Yes. Now it started, right?
Yeah.
Now you'll have an option here. 1 second. In console, we are going to have an option actually.
There is a red color button, sir. Besides to that, there
That
is
is not, no, this can, if for example, if I click this out, right?
not that one. I am talking about if you move your mouse towards right, there is a besides to
Sir,
history.
Harish, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Harish,
Okay.
this red button,
Yes,
this
yes.
is, wait.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
This is, he's already, he started and this console is gone.
Okay.
Already he started and his console is gone. 1 second, guys, 1 second, please, 1 second, don't mind, please. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now, this red color, for example, if I close this, right? Now I see this, guys, everyone see this. I'm closing. Okay, sir. Now, if I can show you console, that red color as of now I'm seeing, but if I close this, I will be gone. Now, how can I kill the process? You see here, guys, cmd netstat minus ano find str colon 8080. Sorry. Netstat minus ano find str colon 9090. Oh, why is that? Netstat minus ano pipe symbol, right? I forgot. Netstat minus ano pipe symbol find str colon 9090. Netstat minus ano find str. Yes, this is the way you need to write. This is a command. Guys, everyone is able to see that, right? Netstat minus ano, like this you need to write. Let me ping to everyone. If small mistake is there, the command will not work. Okay. Now, how to kill this? I'm going to explain. There is a process called as 13484. There is a process called as 13484 where we need to write task kill. There is a command I pinged right in the chat window. 1 second. Net stat minus ANO. Task kill. This is a command. Task kill. One second, guys. These many windows are open for me. Give me 1 second, guys. System is a little bit slow. Yes. Now task kill /f /f force kill /PID 13484. Now this process is killed. This is a command to kill the process. This is not required at all. Only the problem which Shashi Kumar is having, that instance only we can have this. I'm going to ping to everyone. But 13484 is not, don't give like that. In your system, you need to choose the path. Like that, you need to kill that. Okay. Fine. Guys, it is not really required. Now, if I see my output, my process is killed. Now you saw that process is killed. Okay. Right. Sanat Rayala, go ahead. You have any questions, Sanat?
No, sir. No, sir. The same thing. Same thing. It's
Okay.
working for me. That's what.
Sure, no problems. Indrajit Patna. Okay, Sachin, go ahead.
Sir, here we use like application dot property, but in our code like we didn't have the integration like.
No, by default in normal Spring approach, it will not create, sir. If at all, if we create the project through either second method or fourth method, that application dot properties will come, sir. Sir, by default, if we go with normal Spring approach, sir, understand? If I go with normal Spring approach, we will not get it. Everything we need to write. How we need to write? For example, this is the code, right, sir? I Spring Boot demo, right? I need to go here, not this one. Somewhere else, first hello world, yeah, this one. It will not come here. New file application dot properties, we need to create like that. Okay, Sachin?
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
So here.
Sorry, go ahead, please. Yeah, there is a.
Okay. So here it was automatically created. This time we just add this entry.
Correct. If you go with second approach or fourth approach, that file will be automatically created, sir. You no need to worry about that. Okay. Now server.port is equal to the entry. Just I want to explain after few classes, but now Shashi Kumar is having a problem. That's why I need to explain. I thought of really this is having after 3 or 4 classes. Now I don't want to go into property file actually. Okay. But anyhow, the situation came, I am explaining, but I will re-explain once again. As of now, anyone has any questions? Guys, once you are done with your question, please lower your hand. I will confuse actually. Is it new question or old question? And you no need to raise a hand. I unmuted everyone, guys. You can directly speak anytime, but please make sure that Babu, you go ahead, Babu. You no need to raise a hand. You can directly speak.
Yeah, sir. So the Spring Boot application really need Tomcat server like, or is it like so by using main method only we need.
Yeah, that is what I'm about to explain, sir. Okay, just I'm going to explain. That is what I'm about to explain. Now, as we installed STS, right, sir? In the last class, we installed STS, right, sir?
Yes.
In the last class, we installed STS plugin. That STS plugin is having one more feature. What is that feature is? You no need to go to Bootstrap class first of all, and right click, run as Java application. You no need to do that. Okay. You close everything. Right click on this demo. Right click on the project. Okay, sir. Right click on the project. run as, you will have an option Spring Boot app. This is option, you will get it. If you install STS plugin, this option will come for you. What it is going to do is nothing but, sir, it will internally check where is the Bootstrap class. It is internally checking where is the Bootstrap class, and it will run. You don't need to worry about that. So demo, right click, run as Bootstrap app. It will only internally checks that. And you saw port 9090 is already in use. We got error, right? Now this is a window I am referring in this one. This is a window. I can go here. I can stop this. So this is option where we have actual. Okay. But here we don't have. Now demo. I am right clicking, run as Spring Boot app. That's it. So with this option, we no need to go to Bootstrap class and run the application. Automatically it will take care. Now our application is running. Okay.
Yes, sir. Where you can find out the output, like console or
What is that? Console. What is that you want to find?
yeah. Suppose in my class I'm making it as a hello world, like so where can I find in console?
Controller. In controller, you want to get the output. That is what you want to see, that console output.
Yes, yes.
No, you need to write that, right? Sir, system.out.println, you need to write, right? If at all, if you want to see in the console, your output.
Okay, okay, sure.
This is only printing on the screen, not on the console. If you want anything to be on the console, you need to write system.out.println. These all are given by Spring Boot jars.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, the return statement will come in browser, right, sir?
Sorry?
The return statement hello world to Spring through this statement. So will display on
no, it will not come. It will not come. It will not come because it's internally. Only main things they logging in the console. Only very important things they logs, not everything. Okay. Only this hello world controller will be loaded automatically. That will be not logged. And calling this get hello world also, that will not be logged. It will internally taken care by the framework. That will not come into the console.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Any other questions, guys, so far? Yes. Everyone is clear. Guys, it's a humble request to everyone. Please, if you have any questions, simple, big, silly, difficult, any type, please make sure you will ask. I am ready to answer any of the questions. As of now, I explained Hello World project, how we can create Hello World within Spring Boot, and we know little bit life cycle about Spring Boot. Little bit we know explain. Okay. So what we saw at the rate of Spring Boot application, and we saw some of the jars. That's it we know. And we know how we can create a Spring Boot project. That's it. These are the things which we learned till now. Okay. Now, the next point is Amoldeep Singh. Can we talk at the end? Amoldeep Singh, how to access recording after payment? Something I'll explain it, Amol. Okay, fine. Now please concentrate on the class. I sincerely request. If any things are there, we'll discuss at the end, sir. Please. Yes. Now, in our controller, we wrote REST controller request mapping. This is what I have not discussed so far. Am I right? Now I'm going to discuss on this. As of now, we discussed only at the rate of Spring Boot application, which is called as Bootstrap class. That is called as what? Bootstrap class. And what is REST controller? What is request mapping? That is what I am about to explain. Okay. So this is I'm going to explain, guys, where our Spring Boot is a middleware. It can have any client can interact with me with Spring Boot. We can have Angular client, we can have React client, we can have Spring MVC client, we can have Node.js client, we can have Go client, we can have Vue.js client. So what is the Spring Boot architecture is nothing but any front end can interact with me. Any front end can interact with me. Best example. I have a restaurant in Hyderabad. Okay, sir. I have a restaurant in Hyderabad. Swiggy can talk to me. Zomato can talk to me. Uber Eats can talk to me. And any other food delivery app can talk to me or can interact with me. You see that real importance? My restaurant is a business service. I'll give a business. Customer no need to come to my restaurant. I can still sell my products. I can still sell my food. Who is taking the business? Zomato or Swiggy? I don't care who is that also. They will only come to my restaurant. They will take the food and they will deliver it. Am I right? So I can create a business application, revenue generating application. That is a Spring Boot application, which can interact with any front end. All front end also it can interact. What is the advantage? Is nothing but, sir, I am a business service provider. I'm a business service provider. You can interact with me on any of the channel, on any of the application. Netflix. You saw Netflix, where you can watch on a mobile, you can watch on TV, you can watch on plasma, and fourth device if you are connecting, it will not allow you. So on any front end, you can access that. So this is the beauty of Spring Boot. You can create completely middleware system. A middleware system, middleware is nothing but completely data with me, database with me, all the data with me. Only front end portion where someone will take care. Today, the best combination is front end is either Angular or React. Middleware is Spring Boot. And the backend is either MySQL database or MongoDB or NoSQL-DB. Why we are dividing like this? Previously, what we have, we'll develop the entire project in Java only. Front end is in JSP, controller, service, DAO, database. All these layers are one by one, one by one, one by one. All these things will be in one particular technology. But I don't want that nature. What I want, sir, today, React or Angular are very famous. I can use that. Very, very good technologies are there in Angular. Very good things are there in Angular or React. I can go with that. So what I mean to say that front end is one part, business logic middleware is another part, database is another part. I am dividing my entire software application into three pillars. So the participant Sanat, I don't know who is that participant. Sanat Basavapatri. Please make sure. I intentionally unmuted everyone. It's an online class. A humble request to everyone. Though it's a mistake, I understand. Please make sure that you are always on mute. It's my humble request. Please, it will disturb the complete class. One small mistake disturb the complete class. We are professionals. We know ethics, how to join online classes. Okay. First of all, please don't join outside. When you are on outside, don't join the class. It's a waste. You will not concentrate here. You will not concentrate somewhere else. It's up to you. I don't want to comment on that, but please, a humble request, everyone. Please don't unmute blindly. And you are attending the call from mobile, you'll always get calls and this class will be distracted. Okay, that's fine. Now, let me back to my topic here. So Spring Boot is a middleware which can be interacted with any of the front end, which can be interacted with any of the front end. The advantage is nothing but where where any of the front end can easily take the middleware. Today, I'm not happy with middleware. I can change. Today, I'm not happy with front end. I can change. Today, I'm not with database. I can change. I can build a loosely coupled architecture. Whichever I don't like, that I can change. Whichever I don't like, that I can change. Front end, middleware, back end. Anything I can change. That is the advantage of this particular architecture. Okay. So that's why full stack. Now the demand is for full stack, means you should able to work on front end, you should able to work on middleware, you should able to work on database also. That is the meaning of full stack, right? Now the expectation is changed for the last 2 to 3 years. Full stack word came in last 2-3 years only. After this division is coming, Angular is front end, Spring Boot is middleware, database is back end. Now you can work on any layer. That's the expectation came out of this. Okay, fine. Now, when we are interacting with any of the front ends, either Angular client or React client or Spring MVC client or Node.js client or Go client or Vue.js client, any of the client, if I'm interacting to any of the client, if we are interacting, Spring Boot, there is a first layer is called as a REST controller, is the starting layer, which will be front facing layer. If Angular want to interact with Spring Boot, if React want to interact with Spring Boot, or any of the front end, it want to interact with Spring Boot, the first layer in the Spring Boot going to interact with REST controller. Okay, REST controller is the interface. For example, I build a Spring Boot application for an e-commerce framework like Flipkart or Amazon or anything. What are the modules are available here, sir? Product module, customer module, or product service, customer service, invoice service, payment service, discount service, shipping service. All these are my different services. Okay. So in Angular client, when they click on product, they will call Spring Boot. Can you give me products? My Spring Boot will give that. When Angular client, I click on submit payment, they will call payment, Spring Boot application. When they click on discount, they will call discount. When they click on shipping, they will call shipping. So our middleware is going to provide some of the services. Those services will be invoked by the front end, either Angular or React or through Spring MVC or through Node.js. Any of these through front end, these services will be interacted. Now, from a Spring Boot perspective, we need to create them as a REST controllers. REST controller is nothing but REST is the web service. I hope you might have an idea. Web service, cross-language integration. Web service is nothing but what? Cross-language integration. One language want to communicate with other language. Cross-language integration is what we need to have. Cross-language integration. REST protocol will be communicated internally. So we need to create product controller. We need to create customer controller. we need to create invoice controller, we need to create payment controller, we need to create discount controller, we need to create shipping controller. We need to create product, customer, invoice, payment, shipping, and all those things we need to create that. Okay. For example, what I am going to do is, okay, sir. Now I am going to go into my application, guys. Okay. What I am doing is I am going to create product controller. Product controllers. Okay. Next one is I'm going to create payment controller. Okay, sir. I'm going to create discount controller. Fine. So what I did here, sir? Product controller is for products. Payment controller is for payments. Discount controller is for discounts. Something like that I have created. Now what I need here, my Angular front end or React front end, either Angular or React. They will interact with discount, they will interact with payment, they will interact with products. Everything happens through this, through REST controller only. We need to create REST controller. Understand, guys? That is the first purpose of REST controller. Now let me go to product controller, sir. What I need to write here? At the rate of REST controller. Yes, this I want to expose to all the front ends. This I want to expose to all the front ends. All front ends, exposing this controller to all front ends. Exposing this controller to all front ends. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Now REST controller, exposing this controller to all my front ends. Exposing this controller to all the front ends. That is called as product controller. Okay. Now, sir, how they can access? Somewhere I need to give access, right, sir? Request mapping is the annotation where value is equal to /products, public string get products, return you reached to products page. Now, what is this request mapping? Sir, I am exposing this product controller to outside. I am exposing this product controller to outside. But someone should reach me. How they can reach? Request mapping. That means HTTP localhost :8080 is for bootstrap class. If I give products, then it will come to this automatically. Whenever we hit this particular layer, I'm going to explain once again, guys, but at a high level, I'm going to explain here. Whenever I hit this code, what Spring Boot will write? Product controller obj is equal to new product controller obj dot get products. It is internally writing the code. It is going to write internally with this code. Whenever I hit this method, it is going to write internally. That is request mapping. This is REST controller. For example, I'm going to move to payment controller. What I need to do here, guys, at the rate of REST controller at the rate of request mapping value is equal to slash payments. Then what is the URL, guys? HTTP localhost colon 8080 slash payments. Correct, right? Public string get payments return you reached payments page. Now I want to create one more method also here. Payments slash GPay. Get GPay payments. You reached GPay payments page. So I can navigate to here. One more I can create here. Payments slash credit card. Something like that. Get credit card. So you reached credit card page. So what is that actually? Payments slash GPay. Payments slash credit. Like that, request mapping is going to help us in calling your method. Which method we need to call, that request mapping will tell you. REST controller is exposing the layer. Okay, now let me go to discount controller at the rate of REST controller, and let me do some copy paste here, guys, which is equal to slash discounts. Am I right? Now get discounts. You reached discounts page. Like this, I completed my different functionalities. Now, if I run my application, guys, I'm going to run my application. I'm going to run my application, which is all these files will be loaded to IOC container. I no need to do anything. All these files will be loaded to IOC container. Do I need to write? Because I loaded in the same package com.example.demo. In my next class, I'm going to explain how to push those files to outside of the class. How to push those files to outside of the class. Okay. Now we'll one by one. First of all, I'll verify localhost 9090, which is working. Now first I will explain discounts. You saw that, guys? You reach a discounts page. If I go to payments, if I click on payments, you reach a payments page. If I say GPay, you reach a GPay payments page. If I say credit, you reach a GPay credit page. Okay, GPay is already there. Now, if you click on products, you reach the products page. Sorry, not payment, right? You reach the products page. Like that, we can have REST controller as well as request mapping. REST controller is the entry point. We can access our Spring Boot application. Like our application is having lot of modules. Each and every module should be bounded with one controller. Request mapping is used to map your URL with the controller. If at all, if I want, how you can call that request is mapped to that particular request mapping where we can load the respective controller. This is what request controller and REST controller and request mapping. In my next class, I will explain further rules and regulations. Lot of things are there. I'm going to explain in my next class. Okay. As of now, anyone has any questions, guys?
Sir, I
Sheshadri,
have one clarification.
Sheshadri, your two questions I'm going to ask. It's advanced questions. In next two classes, I'm going to explain rest controller to controller, get mapping to request. I'm going to explain advanced questions actually. Okay. How to access recording. Okay, Amaldop Singh, sorry. Yes, Amaldop Singh, let me answer your question. You will be automatically getting Google Classroom mails. You will get a mail from videos at Naresh IT if you subscribe to the course. Okay. And I'll make sure that you all will get a mail. Videos at Naresh IT who subscribe to recording sessions. You will get an email by default. And notes and all those things. By Monday, we can create a Google Classroom link and I'll share all the things. It will take 1 or 2 days. Maybe mostly they will create tomorrow. Okay. So that is notes. And from videos who subscribe, you will get a mail from videos at Naresh IT. There is that mail will go to sometimes spam folder also. You always get, you don't need to follow up. You will directly get it. If you are not getting, copy my email. I'll follow it up and I'll get it. Is that clear? Yeah. I already shared to everyone. Yesterday's class also I shared to in the Hangouts group. If you are there in the Hangouts group, yesterday's class also we shared it. Okay, fine. Sanat, go ahead, Sanat. Please ask your question. You are raised your hand. You don't need to raise a hand. You can directly talk, I guess.
Sir, actually in Eclipse there is this application. There is some problem, sir. Application.properties is not working. So I mean, I installed
maybe
latest
can we see in tomorrow, sir? Please don't mind.
Okay, yes, sir.
I'll see the issue in tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Sir, what is the difference between normal controller and rest controller?
I told just now I'm going to, it's advanced question to Sheshadri. He already asked actually.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it's advanced question. I will explain in 2 classes.
Okay.
After 2 classes, I'm going to explain. Okay, fine.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Sir, we are using 2 annotations, right? REST controller and REST request mapping.
Yes, sir.
So REST controller is restricted only class level?
Yes, REST controller is at class level. Request mapping is at class level as well as method level. It is also tomorrow I'm going to explain. So request mapping is at class level as well as method level, but REST controller is always at class level.
Okay.
I'm going to explain that is tomorrow.
Sir, we are using 9090 port number, right? So behind that, we are using any like that, or so not required any.
Sir, your voice is completely breaking, sir. Maybe you are using mobile data, or I don't know, completely breaking. So 9090 till that I was able to hear.
Sir, we are for 9090 port. We need to run one. We need to accept configure any server or not required.
Not required. Not at all required. It will automatically take care. Yes. Yes, Rambabu. I'm a full stack teacher. I'm in full stack faculty. I will teach Angular and React and Spring Boot. 3 courses I'm morning 2 hours, evening 2 hours. Okay. Fine, guys. I need to stop today little bit early. Okay. Somehow questions. Majid, go ahead.
Yeah, my question is regarding the product customer. In the later class, you mean we create for each this component in separate boot application?
Yes. We are going to do that. Yes.
Thank you.
Praveen Kumar.
Yes, Vijay. I would like to know about that. On the screen, I can see the product controller method is there. So we did not create any method, no, sir, actually.
Product control method.
Yeah, yes, sir. We are creating an object. No, OBJ is creating no object.
We are not doing that. Framework is going to internally take care.
Acha, okay.
That's what I told, right? Framework is internally taking care of that. Okay.
Yes,
so yeah, Sachin.
Yes, sir. Could you please open payment controller or Java? Okay, got it, sir. Good. No question. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thanks everyone for today. We'll meet tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you.
Tomorrow.